Chat, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, guys. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. My computer froze. I don't know why it's doing that. It does that sometimes. It'll give me no problems for weeks, and then boom, it just wants to cuck me. All right. I don't know, Knight. I don't know. Yeah, everything's fine, guys. I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was cooking. I was about to have a crazy turn, and my computer just froze. And yeah, so I had to restart it, get everything back up. And unfortunately, like between restarting it, getting it back up, being able to reopen all the programs, it takes a minute. So it's like, goddamn. Thanks, universe. Might be time for an upgrade. It's not even old. The computer's like a year old, and I got almost like the newest stuff. I put like 3 grand into this thing. If anything, I might need to clean it. Ugh, so ass hurt. Sometimes happens when I'm fucking playing Genshin too. But you know what? It doesn't do it unless I'm on stream. It only ever freezes up when I'm on stream. That game was going good too. You were doing things, I was doing things. Oh look, Knight's back. We had like 12, 13 viewers, now they're all gone. I appreciate you real ones for coming back. I'm so mad. And now this shit won't let me click on anything. Wait, why does it say it left? Load. I don't want to play Equilibra. My game was Korean. Guys. So pissed, so pissed. Alright. Watch, we're gonna go second now. Yep, called it. Oh no, he let us go first. Oh, thank you, Knight. Alright. Hand good, hand decent. Alright, let's try this again. Drop the ride. And phase. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the stream going down. Knight's teasing me. No, I don't know what happened. It just froze. It never gives me any problems unless I'm on stream. Alright, we're going to no guard this. That's a front trigger. That's fine, we'll take it. Another Tethfall. You know what? Reveal. Soul Blast 1. Look at top 5. Ooh, we're gonna call this Selgaon. Don't apologize for the tech, make it apologize. That's funny. Alright. Main phase. Play the thing. Wait, does it? It calls it, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah, it does. Okay. So now we're going to draw 2, and we're going to call 2 Tethfalls. And then Tethfall skill. Soul Blast 1, look at top 5. Call. Solid. Solid. Alright. Battle phase. We're going to go swing. We're swinging with this first, because even if he gets a trigger, these still hit. Oh, did they make Selkie on automatic? Is that what happened? Bruh. Sorry, I didn't want defense. Alright, skill to the soul. Look at top 2. We'll add this to hand and put that to the bottom of the deck. And end the turn. Alright. This hand is suspect. Very suspect. As long as we make it through this turn without taking too much damage, we should be okay. Like I said, all you guys that came back, you guys are real ones. I appreciate all of you. All right, let me narrate what he's doing to actually understand Estacion. So when you ride the grade 1, you soul blast an Estacion, you get the blast token, and then you get the grade 2 lets you add the order. So now he added the order. Now he's using the blast token. He's moving his plant tokens into the plant gauge to draw a free card. He's only doing 1, which you can do. Since when dog go to soul? Did I put it in soul? I did. Ha! DMAC. Shh, you didn't see that. Alright, so he drew a card, and now he's playing the order. Order lets you check top 5, call a dude, and this grade 2 on place gets you a plant token. So he established a pretty good board. Alright, he's swinging Vanguard. We're going to intercept. Yeah, we'll intercept. Yeah. No guard here. Again, he got a critical trigger on his second swing. Second turn. He did that last game too. We were always going to guard the last one, so it's fine. Alright. We don't have an order to play. See, this is why I went with 3 Teth Faults instead of 4. Because, like, I could get back Teth Fault with the grade 2 skill, but it can't do anything for me because I have no orders to play. Because this doesn't count as playing an order. So we're going to drop and ride, and then we're going to Energy Blast 3. Reveal. Add back the youth. We're going to it gets removed from the game. So we're just going to show it and then remove it. Look at top 5. When this card is placed on rearguard from deck during your turn or discarded from hand. So I can still use a skill. So we're going to go call. We have to put it in here to remove it. And then skill. Deck search. Let's pull some grade 3s out. Let's add you to hand. I don't know what to put in the soul, because I'm going to end up having to call one of these. I guess I'll just put this in the soul. And then we'll call. Then we'll go battle phase. 18 Van. Swing. Twin drive. First check. Second check. God damn it. Skill. Ride. And then we have no shield. I need to keep deck thinning. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna Energy Blast 3, restand, skill, Soul Blast 1, retire, countercharge, and then grab another youth. We'll grab another rebuild this time. And then we'll put this into the soul. And then front row gains 10k. And we have 1 drive check. Alright, so now we're gonna go 23. We is hurting right now. Oh, a draw trigger. I do need that. I need that bad. Alright, now we're gonna go 31 and 30 are the same. And then 30. I would just take it. He's gonna come at me with 5 attacks next turn. And potential crit pressure. Yeah. We're probably gonna die because we just saw too many grade 3s. Like, if we make it through this turn, great, but that's a big ask. I hope I get a damage trigger. I mean, I've seen, what, 6 triggers? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So many youths. Yeah. Everybody that came back, I appreciate you guys. For everybody that, yeah, my computer froze, which was what killed the stream. My bad. Depending what he does here, we might just die. Just flat out be dead. We just saw too many grade 3s. I even tried to, like, thin out the deck, pulling them all out, hoping I would hit some triggers, but nothing. Nothing. So this is what I was saying about the deck. The deck has amazing offense, but it's very glass cannon-y. How much did he have in the playing gauge? He only has 4, so he only has plus 5k to the front row. I honestly would have put all 3 just to get the plus 10k. Oh, whoops. Forgot to do this. Right. And this has to buy this thing. Okay. He went to battle phase? Surprising. That's fine. We don't need Tethful anymore. I'm gonna have to chance the Vanguard swing. Because we're at the point of one crit's gonna win the game anyway. And I have the OT to guard the rear guard if I need to. Can't stand. Not a big deal. So that's 23. Yeah, we're gonna have to chance the Vanguard because it's one trigger. One trigger and I can't guard it anyway. Still no Discord server. I'm working on it, Mikey. I'm working on it. I promise. I actually hold on one second. Let me finish this game. Just pray we don't get crit here. Front's fine. Never mind, we're dead. Oh well. We probably would have won next turn too. So I had the chance to crit. It is what it is. You know, I decked in like 6 cards and still couldn't hit a trigger. It is what it is. Regardless, Mikey. So I'll actually show you guys. I have some good news, and this is the reason I waited. I haven't done the Discord server just yet. Your channel. So peep, guys. Whoops, wrong one. So if anybody that hasn't checked out the channel in a little bit or doesn't follow me on Twitter, we just hit 2,000 subscribers yesterday. Or was it this morning? No, it was yesterday. And that's what I was waiting for. Now that we've hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm definitely making the Discord server. Oh, he had mad defense. Alright. Now, how can we circumvent the weaknesses of the youth perk? Because it is so glass cannon-y. So glass cannon-y. Well, one option that was pointed out, obviously, is front triggers because they have a higher defense value. But that still doesn't change our inherent problem with card advantage. Like, do we just play a shitload of draws? And just bank on beating our opponent's ass? Because we could play multiple draws. I mean, the deck's draw power is already hurting. But we don't really have anything that just has inherent draw, right? Let me see. I mean, we can play Painkiller Angel because we don't really soul blast that much, and we have a way to build soul. I think reckoning extra revolve horns is not needed in my opinion. I feel that. We can cut the Tempest. I had way too many grade 3s tonight. Way too many. Like, I was even trying to filter out more, and I just couldn't. It didn't help. I couldn't get a trigger to save my life. Alright, let's see if we have some generic... Painkiller Angel's a good draw card. We could try that out for now. When this unit is placed on rear guard, soul blast 1, draw a card, choose a card from your hand, discard it. We don't want that. When this unit is placed on rear guard, choose a 1 critical trigger yeah, we don't want to get rid of cards. At the end of your battle, that your draft check reveal a trigger unit. Just discard 2, draw 2. This unit is retired from rear guard by any card's ability. So you have 3 less cards, draw. Spiral Cutie would be good because we don't, like I said, we don't really use soul. It's just the one card we do use that uses soul is Teth Fault and our grade 1. Which one's Transcendence Dragon? This thing? No, it's Trans Piercer Dragon. That's not it. So, the problem with Spiral Cutie, because our grade 1 is already a Soul Blast, we wouldn't be able to use... Well, I mean, I guess we could, because we could use it on grade 1, but then we can't use it on grade 2. Exalted. This thing? When this card is discarded from hand during your turn, if you have a Vanguard with grade 3 Soul Blast 1, call this card to rear guard. If it's your battle phase, this card cannot attack until end of turn. If it's placed by a card's ability this turn, it gets boost. I wish it gained some sort of power. If it did, I'd like it a lot more. Yeah, it's... Because we already have like a bunch of cards that get us an effect off of getting discarded. At least with Painkiller, you know, it helps. People list using Tempest only had 1. Oh. Well, I'm taking it out altogether. It just saves hand because draw is hard to find outside of Wisdom and Dog. Yeah, hold on. Let me look around. Let me cook. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if your soul has a grade 3, put a grade 3 card from your hand to soul, draw a card. That's ass. When your rear guard is placed in the front row of the same column, I wish this could help us out. We need Divine Sister. When this unit, that's Genesis, Gold Pal. When this unit is rode upon, draw a card. We don't care about that. When your other unit is placed by your card's ability, counterblast 1, draw a card. If it was placed by your Vanguard Sauron, this gains 5k. Almost. Where have you been? I thought live stream's gone. What's up, Isekai? So what happened was my computer froze. I had to restart my computer and I got everything back open as fast as I could. We actually just played another game with Knight and we lost because we had too many grade 3s. Look at the Revolve Dress booster. I'm leaning more into No Teth and Wisdom with more good generics. You talking about the booster that gets 10k? Because I do not like that card at all. You're talking about this guy, right? It's mid. Stay in this unit and it gets 10,000 power. Okay, I like that it doesn't have to specifically boost the Vanguard. Oh no, it is. It's back row center. All right, this card's bad. Hear me out. 10k sounds nice. It doesn't help your first swing. I mean, it's a 5k booster, so 18 is very meh. You play it early down and smack your opponent and makes your grade 3 not guarded by 15. I mean, but you could throw any booster behind your Vanguard and have the same result. The restand, it's most likely getting blocked anyway because you have the critical trigger. You have the critical on it, so your opponent's going to end up guarding it with the PG. If this could boost rear guards, I would agree, but because it only works on the Vanguard, in most cases, your Vanguard's getting blocked. It's usually the rear guards that actually end up taking games. The only deck that is the exception to that rule is Varga because they have 3 Vanguard swings. What I mean is 5k is not a different besides having any other grade 1 behind the Vanguard. Yeah, but again, it goes back to what I'm saying. If that could boost anything but the Vanguard, I would agree. But because it can only boost the Vanguard, in most cases, your Vanguard's just going to get perfect guard on the second swing anyway. Like 9 times out of 10. In most cases in Vanguard in general, it's actually never the Vanguard that wins the game. It's usually the rear guards. It is, but it doesn't help you against retire decks. There's too many retire decks for a card that does so little. Just gaining a 10k power as opposed to drawing cards or refunding resources or something else especially with more retire decks coming out, it's just not good enough. At least not to me. That's why that's why this deck's biggest problem is it needs to fit in more draw power, which is why I'm gonna try out the painkillers. It needs a hand to be able to live to turn 4, but it also needs to be able to build the board. Retire back row is pretty few and far between. Just about every Dragon Empire deck in the game can retire the back row. And most Brant Gate decks. Buff Saga can retire the back row. Varga can retire the back row. Shiranui can retire the back row. There's a grade 1 in DZBT03. Which card? Call her Counterblast 1 draw. This one, right? Choose up to 1 card grade less than equal to your Vanguard from hand, call it to rear guard, and call it draw a card. During your turn, if you have a grade 3, get a Vanguard with 4 more cards. I like this one, but I'm trying to lean away. We have a lot of Counterblast already, so I'm trying to lean away from Counterblast. Yeah, it is Param. What's up, Goose? Welcome to the stream. That's Raziel support. That's Luon support. Counterblast choose a card with the same name as your rest rear guards as the number of rear guards placed. That's Alden. Okay. Apex Ruler. When your draft tick reveals a trigger, you put this card from hand and soul, draw a card. Bad. Choose a card from hand, put it in a soul, draw a card. Put the top card of your deck, put the top bottom of your deck, and then draw a card. Blaster. Hits. Counterblast 1, soul blast 1, draw a card. That's actually pretty funny. Why are we not using Kadwala? I like the idea of the Persona ticket guy. My only problem with the Persona ticket guy is that, like, it's a nice 10k shield, but doesn't do anything else to help facilitate our game plan. This does, though. Why are we not playing Kadwala? Especially in a deck that revolves around the grade 3s. Been testing and feels good for early guarding. Ooh. That's a good answer. That's a good answer, Goose. Alright, so Cadwall is gonna go in my back pocket for right now. What else we got? Digria. This unit is placed on rear guard by a card's ability. Little too specific. Genesis. I just hate that we can't use this turn too. Like, no, because we can. This is good. We'll think about Spiral Cutie. You could go Cadwalla Param like Raziel was doing set 5. I kind of like where your head's at, Knight. I kind of like where your head's at. When this unit is placed on rearguard by your card's ability, this unit gets 5,000 power until end of turn. This unit is placed from deck, so less one draw a card. She's hot. This unit is placed on rearguard, so less one choose one of your opponent's rearguards put to the bottom of the deck. And your opponent draws a card. Fuck that. Fuck that. Leofal, Biscotti. When this unit is placed, no. When this unit is discarded from hand, so blast 2, draw a card. When this unit is attacked at Vanguard, and you blast 4, draw a card. If you have 5 or more units. If the deck build a board, I would use that, but it doesn't. I know you guys. I know you. What the hell is this? During your turn, if your bind zone has a card with the same name as this unit. Well, what support we can't use? Raziel got a new grade 2. I wish this card didn't suck so much dong. And I doubt there's any good draw grade 3s, right? This card is discarded from hand during your turn. Counter blast 1, soul blast 1, draw a card. When this unit attacks you, that's draw a card. If you persona roll this turn, this unit, you may have this unit get 5,000 power and +1 critical instead of drawing a card. That's not horrible. Play this with Counterblast 1 and reveal it. When this unit is stand by your Vanguard's ability, Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. During your turn, all of your other rear guards in the same color as unit get 5,000 power. Huh. I don't think we can afford to play any other grade 3s, unfortunately, because we already have so many. Alright. Let me see if I can't cut down on some costs. We only have 2 cards that counterblast. So we could probably cut the counter chargers, right? And just bolster our offense a little bit. It's this guy, right? We could try him. How many should I put in, though? What do you guys think? Do we like the Persona Shield ticket, or do we want Cadwalla for more search? I do like that he also gains power, which is good, because that plays really well with Uperk freestanding rear guards. Maybe we should cut down on Tethfall. Maybe I'm glazing Tethfall too much. Play 3. That gives me 2 more slots. So you know what I can do? Let's do another painkiller and another one of these guys. All right, let's try this. All right, let's try this again, chat. And then we get to mess with B heroes, because B heroes look crazy. I want y'all to know I was so distraught when the stream cut out that I went and ate a whole bowl of cereal. Well, I was trying to get everything started back up. D-Mac, my boy. Looks like we got another viewer, guys. All right, I'm going paper this time. Don't hate me. Word. Good hand. Real good hand. That's a good fucking hand. Drop and ride. Reveal. Search deck. Grab the boy. And then we'll put Chrono into the soul. We don't need to get greedy. And we can get it back when we ride skill. Oh shit, yeah, because it's a grade 2. I like it. Makes sense, Goose. Varga. Oh, so DMAC, yeah, they made the Selgeon and Shenries and whatnot like automatic. Ooh, is it Overlord? Are you playing Overlord? Oh, we're about to have a match. Boy, don't get me excited. Don't get me excited. All right, where was I? What do I want to discard now? Uberlord. Bro, the new order makes Overlord so fucking crazy. I'm definitely keeping that PG if this is Overlord. We could ditch the trigger. Ride, and then skill. Soul Blast 1. Top 5 for Youth Perk or grade 2 or less. Top 5. We'll add the Youth Perk. Then we'll go main phase. Call. Skill. Counterblast. Look at top 5. Okay, we missed it this time. Start. Call. Battle phase. This will gain the 5k because yes, we have more rear guards than him, and we'll swing. What days do you do Vanguard streams? Usually Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I have my days off. Twitch. Drive check. So like today's my day off, so I'm doing the stream today. Next week it'll be Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The times of my streams is gonna be pretty consistent now because I'm only streaming on days that I have off. Yeah, let's go on the bottom of the deck. Well, I think we're good for our game plan, guys. What was I saying? Spit it out, man. I kept on trying to stream at night, and you think that grade 2 sucks. I just like the fact that it can gain power over and over again at night. So like it'll swing with plus 5k, and then it'll swing with plus 10k. That's why I like it. Oh, he retired it. That's not nice. Draw a card, choose a card from here, reveal it, call it to rear guard. If it's a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, discard it. If it's not, choose one of your opponent's rear guards retired. If you did not retire a card, the unit called gets 5k. That's so goddamn good. No guard. Boop. And we get to heal. Nice. Alright. Jesus Christ. Reveal. 1, 2, 3. Do I even want to add this back? I kind of want to add one of the other guys. Like we don't. My hand is so weird. You know what? I'm gonna add this back. Don't judge me. I'm gonna call. Skill. Counterblast. Look at top 5. Just find it whiffs a lot and doesn't refund for some reason. I play Schnauzle over him because at least he gets 5k if we whiff. I understand. I mean, he still gains 5k when he swings. And then we're going to call this because we don't need it anymore. And I think we're going to call you here because we want you to take the Vanguard hit. Gonna give that here. Power, swing, skill. He gains 5k. Probably gonna intercept, I would assume. No, he didn't. Swing. Twin drive. Heal trigger. Gonna put that here and not heal. Second check, nothing. Skill. Pop off. Top 2. We'll add this to hand because we need defense. Put that to the bottom of the deck. Skill. We're going to ride. Energy Blast 3. Stand. And skill. We're going to discard a card. Alright, we got a drive check. And then front row gains power plus 10. And then we're going to go swing. Drive check. Grade 3. Goddamn, these grade 3s are glued to my fucking hand. Skill. Gains another 5k. This is why I like him, because he gets bigger and bigger. Look at that. He just had to PG your rear guard. 33. He's at 5 damage. Y'all see why I like that card? Like, I get it. The top 5 search kind of sucks. But we drew into so many grade 3s. I'm kind of not surprised that it ended up going like this. Like, how many grade 3s did I see by turn 3? That's not normal. Bind. And then it does gain 5k just like the other grade 2 you were saying, Sheznile. But he also gains 5k on the second swing as well. Yeah, but I think he's only shines going first. Ow. Well, even going second, he can hit unboosted, and then he still gained the plus 5k. The second plus 5k is not as good the second time, but that plus exists. I mean, he's a plus 20k to a rear guard. Double Persona Ride is crazy. Oh no, he's activating Persona Ride, right? It's if you didn't ride. If you didn't ride from a grade 3. With Persona Ride, and you did not ride from grade 2, which he did, so he doesn't get Persona Ride. Wait, so where do you get the other 5k from? Oh, right, it's other skill. Because this thing has 3 skills for no fucking reason. Search your deck for Overlord, and its card name, and ride it, which is what he did. Okay. Right, so he rode OG Overlord, and I see what he did. Which... What up, Keller? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Grade 2's dead. We breaking the rock? We trying to. It's very glass cannon-y. Or I'm just unlucky and draw a million grade 3s every game. He's using Latifa. We already have our opponent at 5 damage after our first grade 3 ride, so we're going to try and put him to sleep next turn. I'm not grabbing that. That's fine. I've been wanting to play Youthbird, but I know Caterpillar is the best version, and I don't got that, so I'm trying to get a second option. Well, we're actually going to be experimenting without it. As a matter of fact, we took out most of it. The only one that we left in was Selgaeon and the Order, but the Order didn't really do much for us here. So we don't know if we're going to keep playing it. Alright, he's swinging again. No guard. Double heal is devious, man. Oh, and a critical. Yay. Well, that's a reversal of fortune. Hey, look, the fucking orders are all over there now. Oh, I actually was low-key thinking about that because Selgaeon just gives you more cards. Selgaeon, you definitely want to run. Selgaeon's still important. Because this deck has no inherent draw power, so you need to be able to draw cards as much as possible. Hey, at least that gets us another card. Ugh. Alright. Persona Ride. Like, I have no rear guards to call. And this is the problem with this deck. Like, I don't want to call this, but it's my best option. Alright, we're going to swing. Sadly, it seems that right now Youth feels better with the pile. It does. Did he guard it? He did. In this instant, do you think Youth Persona Order would be good? That's what a lot of people are, I guess, are like trying to decide if it's worth playing. Cool, I just can't hit a fucking trigger. Love to see it. And we'll discard the fucking cutie. And then Energy Blast 3, stand, and our front row gets power plus 20, and he gets a crit. Which is just going to get perfect guarded, like I said. Oh no, he actually has to shield guard it, but I have one drive check. I don't run triggers, apparently. He just needs to guard one of these. Cool, and now he only needs 20k guard, 25k. But there you go. Annoyed. Sorry about the phone call chat, but this is some bullshit. Have y'all been seeing this fucking game? Like 6 drive checks. I got the 1 heal. I got nothing left. I got this. It doesn't even have a skill because my opponent has the same number of rear guards as me. Cool. I literally have nothing. Sorry, that was a really important phone call. I hate. Cool. Cool. Like, the PG is nice, but I have nothing left. All right, let me catch up on the chat because you guys were talking while I was on the phone, and I'm sorry I didn't get to. I have tested both Wisdom and Youth orders, and they keep flipping between both. Sad thing is, all the Youth good cards are geared toward Full Blast. Also, we are still running fronts over draws, I'm guessing. No, Killer, I'm actually playing draws and fronts in this build right now because this deck has no hand. And now he's going to do a double Persona ride. Oh, no, he's not doing Persona ride at all because he's only got 6 cards left in deck. Left with 2, so good cards left, and the rest have all been power crap. Does Corono activate during the main phase when discarded? Well, yes. Couldn't we run the Order Dragon? Since both cards are nice and they could be good in certain situations, you could just discard Corono or any Revolve form. What Order Dragon? Oh. Oh, he's talking. D-Max in the chat, so D-Max heard me what I just said. 2-part question. Do you think we will see, and what do you want to see at the strategy presentation for Vanguard tonight? What's up, Dual Legend? Oh, so dog's not retired. I was confused. All right. Do you think we will see, and what do you want to see at the strategy presentation for Vanguard? I don't really have anything specific I want to see. Honestly, I need to slow down. I've been dumping so much money into Vanguard. After buff Sagra, I don't really want to pick up anything for a little bit. All right, how many triggers have you been through? 1, 2, 3, 4 crits there. 5, 6. He has 2 crits left that aren't revealed. I mean, it's got to come down to crit to win anyway. Front trigger. I would have loved a damage trigger there, but you know how it goes. Cool. I think we just died. Also, he triggered all 4 heal triggers. Just want to throw that out there. We still have 1 in the deck. So we gotta take this one and pray. Nope. That was awful. That was not close. D-Mac, you had control of that game the entire time. I was fighting for my fucking life the whole time. Alright. Alright. I have ideas. Alright, so what's this Order Dragon you're talking about? It's a grade 1 double rare that came out with every nation, letting you discard a card to dump an order and activate. Oh! Oh, that's... I know which one you're talking about. That's actually a good idea. Huh. Yeah, you're talking about the Order Searcher. Because you could dump the grade 2 order. Alright, I have ideas. Alright, watch me cook, chat. Watch me cook. Sure, you can't do it for the fire gods, but you being able to have 2 situational options is always nice. Ordeal. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. What the fuck do you do again? Yeah, that only really helps full blast. Oh, it's the old one. Where are you? There he is, right there. I think now we do play Tough Fault. I think we can cut one of the orders out because we can search it. Because we can actually do this on turn 2. Play this, discard a card, grab the order, use the order turn 2. 4 more slots. 4 slots. We got to cut down on Soul Blast costs because in the early game we'd be using too many because our grade 1 uses a soul and so does the grade 2. Ordeal is Blaster. Yeah. Let me think. There's a card I wanted to look at. God, this card's bad. I pay Valtrosa over Teth just because I own one and not the other. That's a good reason. Wait, which one's Valtrosa? Why not the guard restrict one? I could probably play the new double rare for Youthberg. Alright, so the new double rare for Youthberg is really bad because it doesn't do anything unless you stand it by Youthberg. It only works if you stand it by Youthberg. It is nice because you counterblast one to draw one and to get the guard restrict, but the power boost doesn't turn on until turn 4. And it automatically has to become your target for youth. Like, say, like, just what we have here, if we're going second, Tethfall is a better option than that. Because Tethfall will swing at a grade 3 with plus 10k, and then restand with plus 20. I'm not gonna lie, if you heal on your divine check, on your drive check, I would have lost the game because I only had 1 card left in deck and Overlord, like, to deck out. Yeah, I know. You were doing great. It was great to see the Overlord support be annoying. It was very, very annoying. Oh, I forgot about this bitch. This is also a good card. This is probably, you know what? We're playing both. Also, do you think about the new Regalis piece? I wanted to practice with them. I wanted to try them out because I really like the new one. Hold on. So we're going to go back to crits because we need to be able to get damage on board as fast as possible. That's not the right nation. We're going to cut 1 draw. We're going to go for another crit. Where is it? All right. I want to try this. It's not a bad card. It's just a finisher. Works with Wisdom 2 as well. Wait, what are we talking about? I liked I like the defensive one. It's okay for against a multi-attack deck, but I really like the other one for calling out cards, especially if your deck doesn't inherently build a board. Speaking of which, let me see if this updated. Generic Fiesta, no thanks. What's up, Shohoku? Welcome to the stream. What were you talking about? Generic Fiesta? I mean, we test to see how it goes, basically. Shohoku, are you talking about my youth perk deck? Right now we're trying to experiment with different cards to figure out what's the best, because youth perk's biggest problem right now is that it's a glass cannon. Like, it's got incredible offense, but it needs to be able to draw and build the board. However, I will say I think this version you'll run into issues with the late game. The thing is, you don't really need much in the late game. Like, as long as you have a copy of... Hi, kitty. As long as you have a copy of Exist, your board can be anything as long as you have a board. I really want Cardfight Area to update. I want to see Moon 5 attacks and New Order. I do too. I'm surprised it hasn't updated, considering the cards got announced yesterday. Usually within a day it's updated. You guys know I like Moon. And now my kitty's sitting on my lap. You cold, baby? It's okay. Alright, we got a match. And we're going second now. Alright. I'm gonna send this back just because we have Cora now. I'll send the PG back too. Alright, I like this hand. I can't see chat right now, my cat's in the way. Bafsagra! I'm surprised he went first with Bafsagra. I want to see what he does going first. You know what? I want to see. I think I'm actually going to discard this right now because I can add it back later. Drop and ride. I didn't want to do that, but okay. Oh wait, I have to because I'm thinking the wrong card. I discarded the wrong card. I should have discarded Corno. That's fine. I don't want to go too crazy this turn. But you know what? I'll call Selgaon. Fuck it. Power +5. Battle phase. Swing in. Drive check. Tethfall is good. Let's see if we get the order. Look at top 2. Give me the youth. Put the trigger back. And I just want to know the order. Does it happen for both rear guards called or just one? What are we talking about, killer? No card. That's fine by me. Fuck you! I wanted that! Oh, I wanted that. Drop and ride. Reveal. Deck search. Add to hand. One of these got to go to soul. I'll put one of the Volterosas. I'll put the Tefalt, since we don't have the order. And then skill, Soul Blast 1. What did I just do? Where'd he go? I don't know what I just did. Oh, I put him in my hand. Okay. Look at top 5. That would happen. That's... He left the room. I was gonna get excited that this guy did skill. It's only when it's called from hand. But the guy left the room. I was about to cook Bafsagra. He made the mistake of going first. Like, Bafsagra can go first, but she loses so much offense going first because you lose out on all your multi-attack, you lose out on your extra drives. You only get to get one order off of your ride line grade 1 instead of 2. And he grabbed this. He discarded the axe and grabbed the shield. I don't know why the fuck he did that. Considering he can dump the shield with Alibadra. I mean, I was about to go in because I got this off the grade 1. I was gonna call this skill. Look at top 5. Oh wait, I didn't shuffle. Definitely don't want all 5 triggers. I would have called Tethfall, even though we don't get her skill, just because she's a beat stick. And then I would have called this, and then we would have punched him in the face. And like, I had everything I needed. We're at 1 damage. He would have came at me with 3 attacks. I would have perfect guarded the Vanguard. And probably took the rear guards. He would have used the axe, which is fine. But now I'm sad. I want to play one more game with youth before we switch to B heroes. You okay, sweetie cheeks? My cat's being so goddamn cute. Let's see if I can get her on camera. Baby. Oh, there she goes. She didn't like me moving. Oh, the new moon order. All right. We talked about youth. Shit, we're playing against what we're playing. So Killer, the new moon order. I personally think it's better than the old one. Personally. We can search that. His hand's good. His hand's real good. Oh, we're playing against it's a mirror match. Drop and ride. Search deck, grab exist. And then we'll put a card from hand into soul. Fuck it. I agree. The old one is a finisher. The new one makes dog and dragon free. Yes, which is dope because those you're gonna use like multiple times throughout the game. Whereas the other one is just a finisher. It's like if you're not going for the finish, it doesn't. It actually actively hurts you. No guard. Cool. We'll take 1 damage. All right. Whose idea was it to run this thing? Killer, that was you, right? Yeah. You cooked with that. You cooked with that. But I don't want to discard anything from this hand. Alright. We're going to drop this because we can get it back after. Reveal. Soul Blast 1. Look at top 5. I guess. Main phase. Call. Skill. I guess. Drop. Shuffle. Counterblast. Reveal. Draw 2. Bottom deck. We're gonna call. And call. Skill. Soul Blast. Look at top 5. Do we want to pull another Revolve Form out of deck? Not really. We've seen so many. I mean, we might as well just keep deck thinning, right? What do you guys think? Rear guard from deck during your turn. I mean, this is... I see a dog. Yeah, but we already have so many dogs on the board. And we have one in it. You know, I'm just going to call this. Just because I don't mind losing everything else. Battle phase. This has +5 on it. Because we played an order this turn. And we have more rear guards. So, we're going to go swing. Critical. This is... I wish you would let me dish out my trigger first. I should have, but it's fine. This guy's just being a douchebag. Let's get this to hand. Bomb deck this. And then swing 28. Cool. That was a nice aggressive early game. And then when we ride grade 3, we can add the other youth perk to hand. And even if he swings at our rear guards, we can rebuild the board if we need to. Because we don't need to add youth perk to hand, but we can. That worked out really well. Oh look, he's losing Cadwalla. That's fine, we don't care about that. Oh shit, that's why he swung at that. Oops. I didn't think of that. Because we had the same number of rear guards, he had to swing at the rear guard. That's fine. Dude, why are these grade 3s glued to my hand? You see this, right? I'm not making this up. Reveal. 1, 2, 3. Choose a grade to a greater. I don't even know what to add now. Because we have 2 copies of Youth Perk, so it's like we don't really need another one. I guess we'll grab the Walter Rosa in case he attacks our rear guards again. Main phase. Call, skill, counterblast, look at top 5. Call. And then we'll call. That is power +5 because we have more rear guards. We're gonna go swing. That's fine. Swing. Tethball doesn't have a skill because I have to have played an order. I'd imagine this feels to soul all your 3 blanks. And alright, twin drive. First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Power. Critical. Skill. Look at top 2. Skill. Am I bugging or do I have a hand? We have to discard a card. I'll discard one of the triggers. And then skill, Energy Blast 3, stand, and front row gets power +10. And then we'll swing. Yeah, that top 2 was crazy. Drive check. Alright. 28. 10k guard. In a deck with limited draw power. Whew. Whew. We like that. Drop a trigger. Oh, 3 cards is gross. Oh shit, Ryu. Nobody Morrow, thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. This is actually the first time I've ever gotten raided. And Ryu, welcome to the stream. You got here just in time to watch us cook with Youth Burke. I've actually never been raided before, so that's crazy to me. But yeah, we actually have a hand. we might have cracked the code, chat. We might have cracked the code. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What the fuck is that? Soul Blast 2, and until end of turn, the power of your triggers get revealed by attraction. It's gonna increase by 5. How many did he Soul Blast though? His whole soul. We still chilling on exist. Yeah. Oh, whoops. You're right. I forgot. I always forget that. 15 to Vanguard will intercept. I want to keep Tethball for her +10k. We're actually gonna no guard this, and we have the PG for the second swing. Heal trigger though right now. Okay, the critical trigger was to be expected. All right, 1 and 2. Heal trigger. We don't heal though. All right, there's exist. Hi. That is free, so that is nice. It's okay, we had the PG. It's okay. PG, discard. I don't want to discard the dog, but I kind of... yeah, we have to. Because otherwise... No, we're fine. That was just lucky of him. We're just going to PG that too. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to have... I wanted to keep that, but it is what it is. Alright, he's got 4 cards in hand at 4 damage. I'm pretty sure we win. Persona Ride. That's a good card. Main phase. Call. Skill. Counterblast. Look at top 5. Call. Call. And and I'll call Colonel just to get us over more rear guards than them. So this is live. Power plus 5. Power plus 10 because it's gonna attack a grade 3. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to bomb deck a dude, ain't I? I forgot I was supposed to bomb deck one. What does she have to bomb deck? A normal unit without Sentinel or an order card. So we'll just put this to the bottom of the deck. Alright. Now we go battle phase. We're gonna go 38. 38 to Vanguard. Yeah, Velteros is putting in the work. That's annoying. That pissed me off. 36 is still a good number when you only have 5 cards in there. That's one to pass. But I'm apparently out of triggers. Skill. Retire. Look at top 2. And bottom deck. Skill. Ride. Energy Blast 3, stand, and we'll discard. And then power plus 20k to front row. And now we'll go swing. That's 33. Oh, because I have the crit. Never mind. Forgot the crit. Oh, that draw trigger is saving him. It's up, so not mandatory to bot deck. Oh, well, it's over. It's all right. I would have obviously wanted to bottom deck. Still no drive, no triggers, huh? 48. That's 38. Do we win? GG. So he was matching what? So this gains 15k shield. So this was a 25k shield. So that put it up to 48. So he was guarding 1 to pass. But he couldn't guard the last 2 attacks. That was the most comfortable I was with this deck the entire time I've tried it. I felt like we had a really good solid amount of hand advantage for what this deck does. Yeah, that was awesome. Killer, you definitely cooked with that grade 1. So real quick, this is what we put together, guys, for anybody that just got here, and this thing worked wonders. This right here, this grade 1, we drew it. It was like having extra copies of our order here, but we were able to get it, discard it. We discarded a youth perk to then call Tethfault to build a board in the early game, because we can discard our revolve forms because we have ways to get them back, and then Kurno, if she's discarded in the main phase, can also search us a revolve form, and she can grab them from the drop too, which I forget that she can do that. So discarding our revolve forms is not bad because we have Kurno. She's still a really good card in this deck. I do still think we need to run draw triggers because of the draw problems of the deck, but this build definitely helped. We had a big board the entire game, and we had ways to keep on calling boards every turn to keep the pressure. I'm a fan. Good job, chat. Now, on to the next project. Reset. Wait, isn't there a Galactic? Oh, did I spell Galactic wrong? I did. Okay. The baby. All right, let's look at these new cards because they got. Let's get their ride line out the way. I do still think they need a better grade 2 for their ride line, but that's just me. Granted, this is better. Now, this is going to be weird how we have to do this, because of the way this card works. During your turn, if your soul has a grade 3 B hero in its card name, with a different name from this unit gets 5,000 power. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked, counterblast 1, put 2 rear guards with B hero in their card name into the soul. Choose one of your scouted grade 3 cards with a different name from this unit, ride it as stand, and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. If you rode a card, scout this card to the base at the end of that turn. Choose one card of the cards scouted by this effect and ride it as rest. The 60 card hero deck. So, like, obviously we want to go into her first because she's a fucking restanding Vanguard. And Persona rides, doy. But then we have to run a bunch of copies of this because we need to see this and we need to scout this to be able to ride into it. But it's like, how many copies do we want to run? And like the other grade 3s, like none of the we don't want any of these on Vanguard. But as far as everything else goes, okay, so first off, we need our orders. We need our base. This is important. This thing is like the best card we have, so that's a 4 of. Now, if I recall, this thing's pretty good. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with B hero in its card name and a base was not put into your order zone this turn, scout a card with B hero in its card name from your hand to your base. Search your deck or drop for one base card. Put it into the order zone, and if you search your deck, shuffle it. This card is almost bonkers. So this thing's basically not live till turn 3. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with B hero in its card name, and a base was not put into your order zone this turn, scout a card with B hero in its card name from your hand, search your deck for up to one base card, put it into your order zone. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. So it can only get the base from the deck. You have to already have a base because you have to scout a card from hand into base, and you need to play this list on rear guard and have a B hero in hand to scout. Ooh, that just sounds so specific. When this card attacks a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, the unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn for each base with a different card name in your order zone. The fuck? What do you mean? I know there's another base, but how does the grade 1 base help us? And why is it not coming up? Oh, because of grade 0. Duh. Did I read that right? When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, this unit gets power plus 5,000 until end of turn for each base with a different card name in your order zone. Do we have another base that I don't know about? I'm not crazy, right? The B for B hero stands for bad. Huh, I don't know about that one. B heroes could be pretty nuts. When this card is scouted, if you have a Vanguard B hero in its card name, Soul Blast 1, choose a card with B hero in its card name that is different from this unit from your drop and scout to the base. This is good. This has to go in. This fixes the biggest problem I had with B heroes. No, it's just the Aegis. So what the fuck? I know the grade 0 is a base, but that's for D-Robo. So like that doesn't help us. We would have to run basically a bad card that we don't need to get plus 10k. I'd rather just not run that grade 2. It's good. It's just not good enough for what it's trying to do. I'd rather just use this to get my bases. If you have a Vanguard B hero in its card name, Soul Blast 1 or tie this unit, choose a card scouted to your base, put it into your hand, choose one of your base cards from your hand or drop, put it into the order zone as rest. This is a better card than this one, personally. But what I was saying was, my biggest problem with B heroes when I was fucking with it was once you burn through all of your B heroes in your scout, it's like, how do you get them back? They finally gave us a unit that scouts from the drop without having to do some kind of like jump through a million hoops. This is a good card. It's just when this card is scouted, Soul Blast 1, scout a B hero from the drop. That's it. This thing's good. As a matter of fact, that makes this card better too. What else we got? What the fuck do you do? If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard with B. Herman's card name, rest a base in your order zone, call this scouted card to rear guard, and it gets 5 power plus 5,000. This is good. When this unit, when your Vanguard, Grade 3 or greater Vanguard with B. Herman's card name is attacked, rest a base in your order zone and call it. Oh! So it can call itself out as an attacker or guard from the base without paying the base's cost. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I wish these Grade 3 rear guards didn't suck, but they do. Where's the grade 1? What do you do? If your order zone has 3 more bases, that's ass. You we need 4 of. You're like the best grade 1 support card. What else we got? I wish this card was better. It's so close to being good. Why did they make this so specific? Bro, give me a second, guys. I got another phone call. People are stupid. I'm gonna warn you guys now. I may have to cut stream early because of some stuff going on. Hopefully I don't, but we'll see what happens. All right, what do we have? We have 1 card that soul charges. I'm gonna put that up to 3 because we have a lot of soul blast costs. We don't really have any counter blast costs now. I like that this guy could just call himself out. That's nice because that helps us build the board. I don't like that it doesn't turn on until grade 3, but that's fine. I'll take some good with some bad. What else do we have for counter blast costs? This guy's good because if he's discarded from hand for the cost of the base, counter blast 1, call him. The thing is, we don't want to discard. Ideally we want to use the grade 1 to energy blast and use the base. So like he's good, but we don't want to do that if we can avoid it. Choose any number of your bases, stand them, and soul charge 1 for each. I mean, I'm going to put him in just because we're going to end up having to discard. It's going to happen. What else we got? I'm going to put 2 of these. I know we don't want to use her, but it's better to have her and not need her than need her and not have her. You know what I mean? And then that's kind of the same thing with this. This will get it. I don't want to get stuck into a situation where we can't get our base out early because we want to have 3 bases by the time we get to turn 3. So this will just be there if we need it. You know what I mean? Now, as far as triggers go, obviously, there's some draw triggers, crits, and more crits. Wait a minute. All right, cool. Give me a second, guys. I gotta make this phone call because otherwise I'm gonna be freaking out the whole time. Okay. Okay. Have a good one. All right. Bye. That was stressful. Sorry, my kid almost got stuck at school because the bus like messed up. It's a long story. All right. Let's go deliver some justice. I'm sorry about that, chat. Bruh. Hello? Chat, people are fucking dumb. Oh man. I didn't even see that guy's drive check. I don't even care. Oh my god, that was so annoying. I got a call asking me a question about my kid's transportation, and then they wouldn't let me answer. They just kept cutting me off. Like, I already hate when people do that in general. All right, let me do this right. So this is when this car is scouted. So we'll get the grade 3 when this is scouted. We'll use this to get another one. Can this get a base from search your deck for 1 base? All right, I have 3 bases. I want to keep him just because he's our way to refund. I don't really want to get rid of anything else. Fuck it. Alright, so main phase. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard B here on its card name, so +1, discard a card from hand, search your deck for up to 1 base card, put it into your order zone. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call, skill, Soul Blast 1. I guess we just have to discard this guy. Because that grade 1's too important. Search deck, put a base in. Alright, sorry. Now let me... we'll put... One of these goes to hand and the rest go to base, right? We already have a grade 3 in hand. Alright, so you're going to go to the base. You're going to come to hand. You're going to go to the order zone. Did that wrong. Base, there we go. Base. Okay, cool. Figured it out. Alright. Now we're figuring stuff out. Alright, how many cards do we have in Soul now? We have 1 card in Soul, perfect. So we're gonna go another base. Top 7. We're going to put you into the base. Put you into the base. And we'll add you to hand. All right, cool. Thoughts on Kagasu crashing out for a one-night stand with a girl he just met? First off, Bren, welcome to the stream. That's actually a hilarious question to ask. All right, skill. We're gonna scout you to draw a card, and then skill, reveal, Soul Blast 1. I'm gonna put this into the base. All right, and then we have. I can't do anything until grade 3. So instead, we're going to... I'm thinking. We're going to go skill. Rest. It's just rest and discard a card, right? Yep, discard. And call a dude. And then skill, reveal, counterblast, call. He has plus 10k because I have 2 bases. And then skill, energy blast 3, rest a base, and we will call a grade 1. All right, battle phase, swing. So Kagutsu's backstory wasn't bad. I was just expecting a little more extreme because of how he reacted. Did he leave? Oh, he left the room. What the fuck? I did all of that for nothing. What the fuck, chat? Oh, man. All right, so let's go over what I just did, because I was kind of speeding through without actually talking my way through it, because I was flustered by the phone call. So my turn 2 went like this. I already had a base in hand. I called this grade 2. Her skill is if you didn't play a base, you can Soul Blast 1, play a base, discard a card, play a base from deck, which we discarded the grade 2 I wanted to keep, which sucked. So that got us our base. We checked top 7. We put in 2 dudes. We put in a copy of her and a copy of this, and we added this grade 2 to hand because I knew I was going to discard him for the cost. Then we played our base for turn, putting in another copy of her, this grade 1 in, and adding this grade 1 to hand, right? Yeah. Then we use the grade 2, which is you scout a card from hand, B hero from hand, we draw a card. So we scouted the grade 1, drew a card. The grade 1 skill is when it's scouted, Soul Blast 1, choose a B hero from the drop with a different name and scout it. So we put the grade 3 in so that way we had our full restand next turn. And we put a bunch of these grade 2s in, which is going to give us our combo attacks next turn. That's what I was going for. Unfortunately, we didn't get to beat his ass with it. So, Galactic. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Alright, we're going against Overtrigger, my worst enemy. Bruh. Alright, we're going second. That's fine. Alrighty, what do we have here? I kind of want to keep you. I don't want to keep you because I don't need you until turn 4. And we'll keep the grade 2 for now. This hand's decent. We're going against Youth Perk. That's great. We might just die here. That's a good card too. I'm stressed, chat. I'm stressed. All right, Youthberg is trying to put the pause on me. We don't like that. Cool. Damage trigger for the W. All right, cool. Look at him playing full blast support in New Youth. Unless he's playing just full blast turbo with the new ride line. It looks like that's what he's doing. All right, we're gonna discard this guy. Now we're gonna do the same Sonic kind of combo we did last time. So we're gonna call this skill Soul Blast 1. Discarding our trigger. Deck search. Order zone. Check top 7. Is everything right with? She's fine. It's just drama. Don't worry about it. All right, let's put you into the base. You into the base. And you know what? I'll add you to hand just in case we can call you out and have an attacker. No, because we have you. I put the wrong one. Hold on. I'm gonna add this back to hand and put this into the base, and then reveal. So I get to soul charge 1. All right. Now we're gonna go play another one. We're gonna put you into the base, you into the base, and we'll add you to hand. And shuffle. All right. Now we're gonna go skill. We're gonna put you into the base and draw a card, and then we're gonna go reveal, Soul Blast 1. I like the flexibility. Put you into the base. Oh god, here comes the cat. All right, what do we have in here? All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna use one of the bases. We're gonna go base to discard a card. We're gonna call this wolf. And then skill, counterblast, call. And then we're gonna go battle phase. And we're gonna take out the rear guards. Because he's hurting without rear guards. Oh wait, I gotta put one in from the base too. Hold on. Counterblast 1, call, choose a B hero with. Oh, okay. So this goes into the base. Okay. And then we're gonna go swing over here. Drive check. And then swing van. That's fine. All right. Angel, I didn't need you to be so annoying right now, sweetie. Sweetie. We have no defense. We just have all gas. We've seen 3 triggers in the whole game so far. Hopefully we get some damage triggers because we gonna need them. We gonna need them because otherwise we're eating a lot of damage here. Granted, I kind of want to eat a lot of damage, but if he gets a lot of damage triggers, we're kind of gonna get shut down. Like, we have a lot of potential attacks, but I definitely need to, like, think my way through this. Alright, so we added back the grade 2. He has two dudes in soul. He needs to put, he's soul blasting 1, he's probably gonna put Zest in. It's basically just full blast turbo with a different ride line. And rebuild. Yep. You don't have to show me, I could see. So he's doing the soul blast to draw. I have no PG either, and he's gonna have a critical. This is bad. We are in deep shit right now. I should have saved my triggers. I have to take it. Ooh, draw trigger is dope right now. All right. Those guys gain 5K. He only gets one drive check. Wait, I gotta see his. Does he still get twin drive? He does because he gets +1 drive. That's cute. And then front row gains 15. Yes. You don't have to do that every time. Those are actually supposed to be 20s. Bottom of the deck. That's fine. Now, if I guard with this, will put me to 35. That's 1 to pass. Plus a 5K will be 2 to pass. But then I can't guard the rear guards. You know what? I'm gonna chance it. Fuck my life. I really needed him to not hit a heal. It's alright, we'll take that heal. Alright, he's swinging at the rear. And we'll guard this. Cool. Alright, that wasn't bad. Now, let's see what we're going to do here. So I haven't actually used this new grade 3 yet. So we're going to drop one of these guys. Now, she is just counterblast 1, put 2 rear guards with Be Here on their card name into the soul. Choose one of your scouted grade 3 cards and ride it. It's after she swings too. Okay. So I don't have a grade 3 in soul, so she doesn't have the 5K. Have I seen my other base yet? No. Alright, we're going to go main phase. We have 2 cards in soul. We're going to go call. We're going to call her here. Skill. Soul Blast 1. Discarding a card. Grabbing my another base. Put it into the order zone. Base effects. Soul. I just put it into soul by accident. I gotta fix that. We'll put you into the order zone. Oh, fuck, I did it again. Then top 5. And then we'll add you to hand. Shuffle. Then reveal. Fuck. Soul charge. And then reveal. Soul blast. Oh shit, we got the extra 5K. Dope. We get to put one from here into. We're gonna put you back into the base because you are multi-attack. And then we're gonna play the last base from hand. I'm gonna put you into the base. You into the base. And you into the hand. So we have 1, 2, 3 of these guys. This costs a counterblast 2. Okay, so we can't use all of them. I should have took 1 more damage. That's funny. We're gonna call and go skill. Rest the base. And energy blast 3 and call a dude. Actually, I didn't even need to do that, did I? That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't even need to do that. So we're gonna add you to hand instead. We're not gonna do that. Instead, we're just gonna rest the base and call this guy out because he just calls himself, right? Yep. And then we're gonna go rest another one. Why not, right? What did I just do? I just put it. Did I just put it into the base? I did. I put the base in the base. Alright, these controls are a little annoying. Alright, so we're gonna rest. We're gonna call the second one. because he gains 5k. Power plus 5. Power plus 5. And then we're going to call you. Alright, let's do this. We're going to energy blast 7 and draw since we don't need our energy now. And then we're going to go battle phase. She has power plus 5 because I have the thing. Alright, let's do this. So we're going to go 23 to Vanguard. Oh, this card's not good with her. Ooh, I fucked up. Hold on, I see the problem. She gains no power. She was good with the other grade 3 because the grade 3 gives the front row 5k. She doesn't. Ooh, that is good to know. I can't even use her skill because it's only when she attacked a Vanguard. Whoops. I fucked that up. So she's not as good in this deck. That's why we have the other grade 2. First check, heal trigger. We'll put that here. And we will heal 1 damage. Second check, critical trigger. We'll go power here, and we'll give the crit to Van. Okay, skill, counterblast 1. We're going to put you into the soul. And you into the soul, and then we're going to ride. I could have did that in a different order. I get it now. Why can't I ride it? There we go. And now all my front row gain 5k. So rear guards, and then skill, soul blast 1, rest, and then I swap 2 positions, right? Okay. Wait, in the same column? Fuck! I fucked this up. All right, I see how it's supposed to go. Okay, so we can't actually use that skill. So Tissel. Alright, so we're just gonna go swinging. 1 drive. I get how it's supposed to go now. Oh wait, and then skill. I forgot he gets 15k in a crit. There we go. I figured it out. Ooh. Brutal. Brutal. All right, chat. We make it to next turn. I know what I'm doing. So that was supposed to go to the base and then come back from the base. So that's fine. Now we don't have another copy of the grade 3 in the base, which is the problem. We'll be here until the soul choose a grade 3 with a different name, and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. All right, 18. We'll no guard that. Now we take 1 damage. What does this deck want it to do exactly? All right, so I kind of had to figure it out on that last turn. So this is a massive multi-attack deck, and I'm talking like 6-7 attacks in a turn. So you play these orders. These orders check top 7. You get to add 1 to hand and put 2 into the base. It's think of like this is like Mythics before Mythics was a thing. So this is what I have in my base. I can call units from here using this to build the board I want to build and basically get a shitload of multi-attack. But I need to get one grade 3 in there to be able to perfect it. And unfortunately, I don't have any copies of the other grade 3. That's the only downside. Oh, this gets bottom decked. That's the only thing I'm missing. If I had a copy of the grade 3, we'd be absolutely golden. Because this lets me re-ride my Vanguard, but I don't have a way to soul blast it and get it back into the thing. So that's unfortunate. That's alright though. We're gonna guard the Vanguard and then take the rears. Right? Because if he gets a crit... we're gonna go 43, 2 to pass. Fuck, man. That's twice that he got a heal. I was just gonna eat everything. Those heals, man. Alright, what do we got here? We're gonna Persona Rod. So this is kind of where B Hero struggles a little bit. Because, like, I can still get multi-attack, but I can't do nearly what I was doing before. And its card name, this unit gets power plus 5,000. So this has power plus 5,000 on it. Alright, so we gotta make like a whole new board here. So here's what we're gonna do. Since I done fucked this up, it was super hard. Search your deck for up to 1 base. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If you have a B hero and your order zone has 3 or more units, retire this regret call. Yeah. I should have had a much bigger turn last turn, but I fucked it up. So we can only go for so much this time. Thankfully we Persona Road this, so that helps a lot. So we're gonna go reveal. We're going to rest this. Wait, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3? Never mind. Untap that. We're gonna do this the right way. Hey Zaf, what did I miss? What's up, Shubham? You missed a lot. Alright, we're gonna call this skill Energy Blast 3. Rest this. Call. No, we don't want to call you. Let's do that. Alright, so rest. Now we're gonna go base. We're gonna call one of these bad boys. She's gonna come up. This gains power on its own. Right? Energy Blast 3. Rest. Choose a base in your order zone. Call. Okay. Do we have another one? No, we don't. Okay, so we're gonna move you up. And unfortunately, we don't have anything to call you besides that. So we're gonna go. No, what am I doing? Hand. We're gonna call you. Okay, there we go. He gets power plus 10k because of his own skill. And now we're gonna go battle phase. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for a lot of attacks and pray that they don't get damage triggers. So we're gonna go swing. That's fine. We're gonna go swing. Twin drive. First check. Second check. Alright. So, Energy Blast 3. This has power plus 5k on it. Skill. We're going to Soul Blast 1. We're going to rest this. We're going to swap these two. That's actually perfect because he has 30k on him. We're going to go swing. No, I lied. We're going to go, oh, power plus 10. We're going to go swing. Alright. Skill. Counter Blast. Retire. Call. Swing. Pokey. So yeah, I got how to play this deck now. Okay, skill, counter blast 1, retire, call another one, swing, I'm just gonna burn through all his cards and hope he doesn't have much follow-up. This time we're gonna call you. No, we don't want to call you. Yeah, we do. Now you have power plus 5k. And now we're gonna go 30 over here. And then we're gonna go 38 over here. Alright, let's see if we die. We're probably gonna die. Let's be real. Yep, there's Persona Ride. Persona Ride plus Full Blast. He can basically do whatever he wants. That grade 3 turn I had should have been a much stronger turn, but I fucked up what I was doing. I fucked up the order of my attacks and all that. But I got it. Alright, 23. Guard. Oh, now he's gonna go into exist. We'll go 33. Alright, we're dead. We're super dead. GG. I see what he did. He was using Full Blast to carry the deck and then had exist as a finisher. Which is okay. I could see that working. But now I know how to play this. I have learned. I have evolved. I understand it now. All right, so we need to make sure that we base that grade 3 every chance we get. Like having him in hand, that's perfect because I can base him off my grade 2. We don't need you, and we'll keep the Persona Ride, why not? Now we have too many Persona Rides. Because ideally by turn 3 we just win. So we're gonna drop this and ride. Not turn 3, turn 4-ish. Add to hand, shuffle. Alright. Nom Nom, you want to know what this deck did? I'm going to just try and describe it a little bit more as we go through this game. But basically, this is like OG Aquaforce. we gonna hit a lot. We're gonna hit a lot of times. I don't even know what he's doing right now. He could be doing whatever he wants, and I just wouldn't argue. How he just called a grade 2 out, I'll never know. Reveal cards on top of your deck up to the number of units as the number of forges in your order zone is revealed. Choose one of the revealed units and call it at rest. If that called unit is grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, stand that unit and gets 5,000 power. Ah. So he ended his turn without attacking? He left the room because he realized he fucked up. Alright. So I have not played with or against Aquaforce. Alright, so Aquaforce basically was a chain attack deck. It would get effects based on the number of attacks you did. if you attack, and it would get more benefits if you attacked in a specific order. It was really cool the way they did it, but all the attacks were really, really small. This deck is in a similar vein, but the whole point of it is you scout through your deck, you pull out a bunch of non-triggers, and you build your board the way you want it, and then just go nuts, which is what I was trying to do. But I really, really fucked up that last game really bad. We actually could have won that game if I didn't fuck up so bad. All right, we're going second this time. So we don't want you. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If you have a Vanguard behind its card name, choose a card scattered from your base, put it into your hand, choose up to one base. You know what? We'll keep you. You're good. We'll keep you, and we'll send you back. Solid hand. Solid hand. Battle this unit attacked. If you have a Vanguard behind its card name, so let's want to choose cards. Oh, it's Overlord. Ha! People trying out the new Overlord cards. Ooh, that's a good card. We want that. We'll drop you. We'll use skill. This searches us in one of our bases. Add that to hand. So we can get all of our bases by like turn 3. And then reveal and draw. That's a good card too. And then we're going to go battle phase and swing. Drive check. Now, unfortunately, Bar lets him search out any grade 1 in his deck. Which, it's the new orders are grade 1, right? Which is kind of bonkers, but that's not a... Ooh, he grabbed Shenri. That's a good card, too. I approve. So, our goal is to call out these 2 next turn. This is going to get us a base right on turn 2. This will get us another base at the end of the battle. Alright, so he just put an Overlord in Soul. No, he didn't. Choose one of you. Oh, he gets 5 kicks, he didn't retire one of my rear guards. That's cute. I see what he's doing. Alright, we're gonna take that. Yeah, I know, against 5k. No guard. Cool. That's fine. Card. We don't need to take too many hits right now. That's a good card too. We want that. So we're actually going to discard that for ride. And now we're going to do shenanigans. Alright. So check it out now. This is what we're trying to do here. So we're going to call this grade 2. I'm going to use the grade 2 skill, which is a Soul Blast 1 and discard a card. Since we have not played an order this turn, we're going to choose up to 1 base from your hand or drop. Oh, no. I didn't know we could play from drop. We want this. We're going to discard this. So now we get to search our deck for a base and put it in play. So we put our base in play, the base goes off. We check top 7, 2 go into the base, 1 comes to hand. So we're going to put that into the base. Fuck yeah, we are. That grade 1 into base, and we're going to add this to hand. Okay. Now we're going to play our base per turn. We're going to do it again. We're going to put another grade 3 into the base. We're going to put that grade 2 into base. And then we're going to add this to hand, because this can get us our dudes from the drop. We want that. So now this is, we can call, and with the base we can call these out, or with others, with some other skills. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go skill. We're going to put the wolf that we just added into base, and we're going to get to draw a card off the Vanguard. And then we're going to use this skill. Ooh, I fucked up a little. It's alright. We just won't do it. It's not a big deal. So I wanted to get that back, but it would cost me a Soul Blast, and we don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to call. He's going to retire my rear guards. No, we can call it. It's fine. We'll go like this. Skill, Energy Blast 3. We're going to rest one of these bad boys. We're going to call out this grade 2. This grade 1. And we're going to call out this grade 2. We're going to go battle phase. And then we just beat their ass. So we're going to go swing. Let's take out the Bellicosity Dragon. He don't need that. Heal trigger. Beautiful. We'll go here with the heal trigger and we'll heal. Then we're gonna go 18 of Vanguard. All right. Then we're gonna go skill. Soul Blast 1. Retire this unit. I choose a card from my base, add it to hand. I'm gonna add this grade. We'll add the grade 1. And then we choose a base and we play it. And then when we play the base, we do the thing again. So we look at top 7. We're gonna put you into hand and you into the base. And shuffle. And then we're gonna go 28. So just like that, we already have 3 bases. I used that grade 2 for Vermilion. I thought it was Vermilion. So that card was originally for Overlord because Overlord was the first Dragon Empire that was just one nation or one clan and needed a specific card in Soul because you will need Overlord in Soul for the end to have full power. But it also happens to work with Vermilion. So he's probably going to retire my grade 2 here, which would suck, but it is what it is. No ride. He's attacking. I'm surprised he's doing this. Why would he stay at grade 2? I get no benefit from him staying at grade 2, so from him going to grade 3, so why? Alright, I guess. Doesn't bother me none. So instead, let's do... What do I want to discard here? It's in my... That stuff's there. At the end of the battle, that your grade 3 Vanguard would be here on its card name. Soul Blast 1, rest this unit. Okay. So we're going to use that as an extra... to get an extra attack. I just got to figure out how I want to do this. We're going to go... Drop. And ride. Choose a card with be here on its card name from it. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to drop and ride. We're going to go... I'm trying to think of how I can scout more cards here. If your Warzone has 2 more bases, this gets 5,000 power, so this has 5,000 power on it. So we want to call something. Alright, so we're going to go with the base. We're going to go base effects. So we rest it. Oh, I don't have any counter blasts. Never mind. Never mind. So us not having counter blast is a little annoying. Doesn't really stop me. It's just a little frustrating. But nothing. Whoa, why is that rested? So we're just gonna call a bunch of dudes. All right. So this has plus power plus 10,000. So we're gonna go battle phase. And we're gonna go swing 20k. Alright, then we're going to swing Vanguard, 13k. That's fine, twin drive, first check, critical trigger. We'll go all effects over here. Second check, nothing. Skill. So we Soul Blast 1, we rest this guy, we swap these 2 places. Because this can still hit. And then we'll go swing, 13. And we're just getting him to burn up more cards. And then 28 for 2. Oh yeah, 5 cards gone. We're at 1 damage. And that wasn't even what the deck's supposed to do. That was me making up for the fact that he gave me no counterblast. Because I'm going to go ham. I'm going to go ham as soon as he gives me the opportunity. We have Persona Ride. We have Grave... Alright. I don't know what he's doing. I'm very confused. At the end of the battle, this unit counterblast 1. I guess he just wants to shut me down in some way. So this has power plus 5 on it. This has power plus 10 on it. And this has power plus 10 on it. Actually, I kind of want to keep that. Put that in hand. Instead, we'll move you up and we'll call you. Yeah. I want to keep that in hand because I want to be able to discard that later. So we're going to go battle phase. No, we're not. We're going to draw another card. We're not using the energy. We might as well fucking grab it, right? 30k to Vanguard. That's cool. Swing 23 to Vanguard. Twin drive. First check. Critical. Power here. Crit here. Second check. Draw trigger. Power here. And we draw. Why no ride? Even if he didn't want to damage the Vanguard, he could have drawn more cards by getting more drive checks. I wanted to know why he rode. I didn't really get to show you what the deck does, again, because he just didn't want to attack my Vanguard. But I can give you an example of what I was going to do. So, with this board setup that I have, this is not a great board. But I was going to discard this grade 1 to use the base. The base would have let me rest it, and I can call a dude from the base. I didn't really care who I called. I was going to call this just to start my loops. I would have called it, and then I would have used the grade 2 skill, which is a counterblast 1. Take a card from your drop, put it into the base, so we would have put the wolf to call this back out. So then we would have called this here. And then the wolf's skill is a soul blast 1 to put a card from drop into the base. So we would have put the grade 2 back into the base. So every copy of her is an extra attack, because after she attacks the Vanguard, she can counterblast 1, retire herself, call something from the base. So this is what the turn would have looked like. This has power plus 10k just on its own. This would have been 13, so let's give it minus 20, because it had the 2 triggers on it. And this guy was 30 because of the Persona Rod. So we would have went like this. We would have swung with this side first for 43. Then we would have swung the Vanguard. Now the Vanguard's skill is counterblast 1. Put your rear guards to two B hero rear guards to soul, which also generates soul for us. Ride a B hero grade 3 with a different name from your base. So we would have rode this. And then she goes to the base. And now his skill, all of my B hero front row rear guards gain power plus 5k. So now she would have had 5k on her. And then when he attacks, I can counterblast 1 to give him 15k in a crit. Granted, that's a lot of counterblast. We've already used 1, 2 on the Vanguard. So this would have been my 3rd counterblast. Because I would have ate everything to take as much damage as possible. Well, I wouldn't have swung with him yet. I wanted to get him out to get the extra 5k. We would have swung with the 25. We would have counterblasted, retired her, called another one. This would have also had plus 5k on it. We would have swung with her, counterblasted her, retired her, called another unit. This one. He's got power plus 5k on him. We would have swung with him. Then we would have swung the Vanguard, counterblasted our last... I think we would have run out of counterblast by that point. No, because I counted him beforehand. So we would have counterblasted 1. That would have been our 5th counterblast. We would have gave him 15k in a crit. And then after him, we would have used the grade 1 skill, which is the grade 1 is if you didn't boost, you soul blast 1 and you swap 2 rear guards positions. And we would have had another drive check with him. We would have had 1 drive check. And then at the end of turn, we would have gone back to our original grade 3. And that's basically what the full turn would look like. But that's... How many attacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. Yeah. And you could do it differently depending on how many of these you have in the base or what you have in the base. It does take some serious thought as to how you want to manage your rear guards and your resources, but yeah, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. All right, let me see if Cardfight Area updated so we can play some Moon. Oh, it might have. Well, B Heroes was already really strong because you can do that stuff with your opponent at grade 2. Nope, it didn't. Like the new grade 3, the one that changes your Vanguard out, I think is still doesn't care what your opponent's grade is at. So like, it definitely depends on how many damage triggers your opponent gets too, like how deep you want to go. Somebody wants to play me. What do I want to play now? You know what? Let's play Welster for old time's sake. They spelled my name wrong. Shadow Monarch. Can you try a bad match? Absolutely, duel. I'll do that right after this. We're gonna go first. This hand is good. This hand is real good. All right, I like this hand. We're gonna drop and ride. No way, it's Cody. It's Cody. I love Coda Blaze. It's so fun. Wait, are you waiting for Cardfight Area? I was to see if the new Mythic orders go in. Mystic orders go in. The new Mystic cards, the new grade 2 and all that. Yay. I don't have to do nothing. All right. We're gonna drop you. Then skill. Soul Blast 1. Search a grade 1 order. And one thing that sucks is we still don't have a good grade 1 order. We have to play this because it's the only thing we have that's any good, and we have to use it like as soon as we can. And then this unit is placed on rear guard if you have a Vanguard with Blitzen's card name. Choose one set order from your drop, put it to the bottom of your deck, or into your soul. I can call this now as a booster. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it as an attacker. Nah, because he's probably gonna hit a damage trigger, and I'm gonna hate my life. So we're gonna call you because I can get them. Yeah, because I want to put that back in the deck. So skill. Why'd you leave the room? All right, we're gonna play Beth Sagra now. Why does everybody hate me? All right, chat. Give me 1 second. I gotta run to the bathroom. I've been drinking too much water. All right, I'm back. That might have been one of the longest pisses I've ever taken. All right, Shadow Monarch wanted to smoke again. All right, here we go. And I switched to Bavs. What was he playing? Oh, he's playing Cody. We'll go second. We're sending all this back. All right. I maybe could have kept the Verilord. That might. Sorry, the game crashed before. I like Cody. All right, let's do this. All right, so we're gonna Soul Blast 1. Deck search. Add the sword to hand. Add the shield to hand. Shuffle. Draw. Battle phase and swing. We have so much defense, but no combo. We've drawn every single one of our swords. What is happening? What is happening? I think I'm gonna guard this turn because I don't think I need any. I don't need any combos for turn 2. I need combos going into turn 3. Maybe I'll take one. Oh, that's not a good idea. No guard. Alright. Gonna drop the shield. Main phase. Call. Skill. Look at top 5. Get nothing. Can't say I'm surprised. Swinging. Yeah, this hand's crazy. Actually, this hand's not bad. This hand's... We're not dying, which is all we can ask for. Wait, why is he at 3? Oh, wait, because I forgot I went first. I went second. The only thing we really need is a Yugma shot and we can go off. Within his soul. Nothing good. The grade 1. You can restand the grade 1. And now he's using Cody Blaze's skill. So Cody Blaze looks at top X, puts one in top 5, puts one in soul, adds one to hand. And now this checks top 3 and adds an order. A great tool. Oh, it's a great. It calls a great tool that's normal order or put something into soul. So what does he have here? He still can't get 5 attacks, which is fine by me. But he's still trying. He's got 2 far heights in the soul. Alright, he's got 4 attacks. No biggie. Angel Blast 3, they get 5k. I don't know why he's playing these and energy cyclers. That just doesn't make any sense to me. We'll take it. Why is he swinging all rear guards? Oh, because he gets that. I forgot that stands something in the same column as it. I forgot. Because he's going to restand the grade 1 and then the grade 1 stands something else. And it gives him a little more flexibility. Yeah, 20k shield. We'll take this. That heal trigger sucks. It's okay though. Ooh, well, that turns over. He's just doing it to be able to draw more cards. Oops, I don't give a fuck about that. It calls itself back from the drop. I'm chilling. I just need one more rear guard because I don't really have an offense right now. Yeah, see, I don't really have an offense, which kind of blows. All right, drop and ride. Skill, counterblast 1. Deck. We'll dump the hammer. And we'll dump the axe. Shuffle. We'll equip the axe. Oh, it's in his back row. Nah, man, that thing's no threat. Equip. Which gives us buff Sagra's skill to energy charge 1 and call. Skill countercharge. Reveal. Energy blast 3. Call. Power plus 5. And let's energy blast 7 and see what we get. See what I mean about no offense? Kinda sucks. Alright. We don't really have anything for buff Sagra's skill. We'll use her skill to the soul. We'll equip this. Skill, retire, she gets 10k. Then we're going to overdress, counterblast, overdress, equip a sword, front row gains 5k, buff Sagra's skill, soul blast 1, soul blast 2, she gets critical. Sucks, but I just didn't draw into any offense. I'm not going to use the counter blast to equip the last sword because I'm going to use the axe at the end of turn. Swing, skill, front row gets 10k. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot she draws a card if you don't retire anything when she gets a critical. So, okay, twin drive. First check, second check. Oh wait, third check. And then 30k. Alright, this goes, and then counterblast. Equip. And then the shield draws us a card. So we just drew 4 cards there. On top of all the shenanigans we just did. Now my hand is crazy. Now my hand is cracked. Next turn's gonna be wild. So even though my turn 3 was absolute garbage, my turn 4 and on is gonna be insanity. Insanity. Because now we've had fucking everything. I have no fear. Cool, we're gonna go skill. Soul Blast 1. That's 33, and then intercept. Because he can call himself back, right? Might as well use it. We'll take the Vanguard. Damage. I wouldn't have even done it because I'm gonna take the damage. I want more damage to be able to do my combos. Cool. And then that's gonna go to Soul. He's gonna draw a card. My turn. All right, let's fuck him up. Oh shit. All right, Persona. Oh fuck. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. I actually wish I had another copy of Trick Moon, because I would call Trick Moon on the side. Let me think about what I can do here. So we're gonna go main phase. We're gonna call Yug Mashad. Yug Mashad's skill. Energy Blast 3. Discard. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Buff Sagra's skill. We're gonna put this into Soul. We're gonna equip the sword. Yes, equip the sword. So she's gonna gain power plus 5. He's gonna gain power plus 10. And then Buff Sagra's skill is gonna go off. We're gonna energy charge 1. We're gonna call a grade 1 or lower from the drop. Fortunately, we don't have any good grade 1 or lowers to call, so we'll just call this. And then we'll call. See, do I want to blow all my counter blasts right now? Yeah, kinda. And he gets power plus 5k. Battle phase. Swing. That's fine. 30k. I should have boosted that because I'm going to give 10k to my front row. I'm stupid. Alright, swing, skill, power plus 10k to front row. Skills. Restand. Trip drive. I forgot to use Bob Sagra's skill. I'm so dumb. Nope, I forgot. He could just eat it. He's gonna eat it. I'm so dumb. I have 2 cards in soul. First check, second check, third check. I wanted Trick Moon. I got Trick Moon. All right, 40k. That's funny. $43k. You want out again now? Go. Yeah. Chat, I'm ass. It's all right. We already have a combo to get 5 attacks next turn. Unless he specifically it takes out my rear guards, we're just gonna dump one of the Trick Moons to guard, and then we're gonna call it back over our Verilord next turn, which is gonna countercharge this one. Now that's a move we've always had the option of, even with old Buff Saga, but we never did it because we never got anything for it. It's like, cool, we had all the counter blasts we could ever need, and we just didn't need it. All right, so now he's got his restanding Vanguard, right? Yes. But he has to choose which one he's gonna do. He can't do both. Oh, yes, he can, because he can swing Vanguard and then do the second one. Alright, so he's swinging Vanguard now. We're gonna go 43, so 2. That's fine. We have 3 PGs in hand. Like, I'm not worried. Ouch, my body. Shield. So that's going to put me to 33 and 35. Then we're going to Perfect Guard. Critical. Oh shit. Because you can still stand the rear guards. $48. And then that's going to stand the rear guard behind it. That's cute. Perfect Guard. Perfect Guard. That was petty. I didn't need a guard with that. Alright, let's put him to bed. Persona Ride. We're gonna go Sakura skill. We're gonna put Divstia into soul. We're gonna equip a sword. Sword skill, front row gets 5k. Buff Saga skill, I need to charge 1. We're gonna call Trick Moon. I should have saved the other one now that I think about it. Trick Moon skill, we're gonna counter charge 1. Then I'm going to overdress. Bang, not using skill. Buff Saga skill, Soul Blast 2. I didn't forget this time, chat. So she gets critical. And we're gonna call. Battle phase. We're gonna go 30k to Vanguard. I can do 5 attacks too. Well, you did 6 attacks, didn't you? Yep. 33. That's a good number. And then they're gonna go restand at 35s, which is nice. All right, that's 15k. Oh, because you can soul blast a copy of his Vanguard to make it 25, so that's a 30. That becomes a 38. He gets to draw a card. And then swing skill front row gets 10k. Boom. He's gonna PG. He hasn't PG'd all game. Well, I think he PG one of the rear guards. Twin triple drive. Boom. 1, 2, critical. You'll get the crit. 3, you'll get the heal. And skills. Bunk, 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 bunk. 45. Does he have another PG? Is he gonna do what I did? He did! That's funny. Only difference is he has 4 cards left in deck, and I have 10. That does give him 1 Vanguard swing, but it's also going to come down to what he has for rear guards. He can stand those. He can, in fact, stand those. 21. 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. How many crits has he been through? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and drop. 5, 6, 7. I think he has 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crits. 5, 6, 7. 7 crits. How many fronts is he playing? 1 heal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. So 7 crits, 7 other. He has 2 triggers left. Alright. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna soul blast. It's gonna put me up to 33. Just because I don't trust him. So that's already 2 to pass. And we're gonna make it a no pass. There's 1. He has a crit left. And there's the crit. Called it. And this is why we guarded for a no pass. And now we're going to go 33-48. GG. Persona ride. Main phase. Skill. Gonna put Yugma Shot into Soul. And we are going to call. Skill. Oh, we gotta equip first. I forgot to equip to her. Because I never took the sword off. And then we will retire this bad boy. Call you. Skill. Soul Blast 1. Oh no, we only have 2 cards in Soul. Not even gonna do the skill. I was going to, but that'd be stupid. So power plus 5k to the front row. And you're gonna get power plus 10 because of your skill. Off Sabra's skill, we're gonna Soul Blast 2. Am I supposed to be at 9? Oh, I'll leave it at that. And then we're gonna go battle phase 33 to Vanguard. And that's already the game. Yeah, Boss Soccer's dumb. She has so much offense and so much grind. She, like, I was talking about it last week that her popularity is a big contributing factor to why she had so many tops, but it's not just that. Like, that's probably why she's so played. Like, one of the reasons, I mean, but she's nasty. She's got superior call ability from the drop. She's got retire. She's got crit pressure. She has restanding rear guards. She has numbers. Like, even if I didn't have my restanders, I could have just cycled my Apolaris the entire game and never played a single card from hand. Like, she just does it all. She just does it all. She draws cards. Somebody asked me, like, what I thought they would need to hit to slow buff Sakura down, because people are thinking she's going to get hit. I personally don't. Just because the power level of the game is getting really up there, and some of the other decks coming out are going to just be on the same power level as her. At that point, it's going to come down to favoritism. But regardless, if I really wanted to slow down Bobs, I would personally say either take out Yug Mashad, because what does it really give to the deck besides an extra attack? If you took out Yug Mashad, the deck would play exactly the same. It just would be a 3-attack deck, and that would slow it down like crazy. It would still have all the defensive power. It'd still have the crazy numbers. It'd still have all the recursion and all the draw power. It would just have less attacks. Or cut out Verilord. Drastically drops the numbers, and even with the multi-attacks, it makes them much smaller guards, because they would need a Persona Ride, and they would only be 20Ks without a booster. And, I mean, you can use the sword to pump them up, but then you have to jump through hoops to get your restanders to have numbers, you know what I mean? So one of those two cards, nix it, and I think that's a good way to slow down the deck without killing it. But man, is it bonkers. Alright, let's play one more with Youth. Let's make sure that that wasn't just a fluke. But I really like what we did with Youth last time. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's a good hand, chat. That's a real good hand. Oh, poor Overlord. Isn't this the opponent that didn't ride to grade 3? I think it is, chat. I think this guy's about to get smashed. And not in the good way. That's a good card. How do you search that? Oh, he played it. I'm not guarding. That's cool. Fuck! I needed that counterblast! Fuck! That moment when you want damage. Wow, that sucked. Well, that's dead. Reveal. Drop. Look at top 5. Call. Shuffle. Because he calls, right? Yeah, and then skill. Add to hand. What do we even put in the soul? I guess we'll put a Persona Ride. It's fine. Battle phase. Swing. I'm so ass hurt right now. Oh, that moment where you really want a damage and just don't get a damage. Trigger to hit. No trigger. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I'm so mad. I really am. I should have called the dog out. Oh, look, he's playing Overlord pile. That's funny. Yes, give me damage. I want to combo your ass out. That's a good card. Oh, he doing things. What he put to the soul. He just drawing cards. Oh, damn. Dude, does he know I just want damage? Alright. I was hoping for a trigger just to laugh at him. Like I said, granted, I want the damage, but it just would have been funny. Oh, look, there's the damage trigger. Alright, my turn. Yay. We'll discard you. Reveal. Energy Blast 3. Add you back to hand. Main phase. Play the order. Draw 2. I'll save you for discard. We'll call you and you. Skill. Soul Blast 1. Actually, let's Soul Blast you in case I need to grab you from the drop. Check top 5. Call. This is disgusting. Do I want to call this? I'm going to lose out on the superior call, but it's just like I don't have any better options to call in my hand right now. That's alright, I'll replace it. Alright. So these all have plus 5k. Because I played in order this turn, so even if our number of rear guards does not matter. Let's go. Well, whoa. Hold on. I forgot they made some of them automatic. Alright. So we're gonna go 23 to Vanguard. Obviously he's gonna guard with a trigger. Yep. Skill. Retire. Look at top 2. I'm gonna add the trigger hand just because we have no defense. Next up, 23 to Vanguard. 26 to Vanguard, sorry. Twin Drive. First check. Heal trigger is kind of nice. Second check. That awesome grade 1. I don't like that he got a draw trigger. Skill. Retire. Look at top 2. Add the PG to hand. Bottom deck the Teth Fault. Skill. Ride. Energy Blast 3. Restand. Reveal. Discard to get drive check. Power plus 10k to the front row. Skill. Search deck. Add another exist. And then put a card from hand into the soul. I'm actually going to put the trigger. And now we're going to go swing 1 drive. He's probably going to guard with a trigger. I would assume. He's guarding with a... That was disrespectful. An intercept for a 1 to pass? Like, word? That's what you think of me? Alright, take the damage. Why do you click no guard and then guard it? I don't understand. All right, swing. I should have went at the rear guard. All right, let's go. Top two. We're at the same damage, so I think I'll add a crit to hand and bomb back the heal. I'm obviously not going to get the heal, but I like to know that's still in the deck. I think we have a good amount of defense. All right. And now he's going to use the order to ride. He does not get Persona Ride though, because it's if you roll from a grade 2, you don't get Persona Ride, right? Definitely a going first deck. Oh, I forgot. Every time. We're chilling. Turn 4 is going to be gross. The only thing is I need a way to search another copy of Exist. No card's fine. Cool. 1 damage. Rear guard only has plus 10k on it. This is a 23. They're both 1-card guards. Okay, so that'll be 28. I can guard and intercept on that. So I'll probably just eat the Vanguard again. Try to save on everything else. There's the crit. That's crazy. 3 Teth Faults in a row is stupid. We'll just double intercept. Alright. Let's push back. Hey, look, we needed you. Ride. That was a good top deck, too. Main phase. We're gonna go call, skill, drop you, search deck, put you in draw, shuffle, reveal, counterblast, draw 2. Call and call. Put this to the bottom of the deck. Effects. We'll put you to the. We'll put the Selgion back. Then we'll look at top 5. We'll counterblast 1. Look at top 5. We'll call this. We'll call it over here. And shuffle. And then let's get the power plus 5. So, battle phase. Power plus 5. So now, we'll go 28 to Vanguard. He's got a surprising amount of cards in hand. Now we'll go swing. Twin drive. First check. Heal trigger. I was hoping for the heal trigger. So we'll heal 1. Second check. Nothing. Skill. Ride. Restand. And then we'll discard you. Reveal. Add to hand. And we'll put Doggy into soul. And then front row gets 20k power. And Vanguard gets critical. Swing. Here comes the PG. Drive check. Draw trigger. Power and we'll draw. Let's see if we can push for game. 50k is a lot. And our hand's still pretty good. And then 61 is wild. And he had another PG. Alright. Skill. Pop off. Top 2. Take that. You can go to the bottom. If he cracks our defense, he deserves the win. If he cracks our defense, he deserves to win. You know what I could have done? What I should have did? Off curve? No, because there's no way I would have known. Hold on. All right, here comes the double persona run. Oh no, he gets to retire Rigard here. Call to Rigard is less than equal to your Vanguard. Discard if not. What did you call? I must have missed it. It's a good card to call. And now he's gonna do Persona Ride. We have 3 PGs. I fear nothing. Come at me, sir. Cool. Okay, PG. Again. Can't say I'm surprised. Cool. You want to do it again? PG. If he gets a double crit here, he wins. So I'm just gonna... That's the only way he wins. That's annoying. That I'm kind of butthurt about. That top deck was insanity. Oh, that was insane. What a top deck. What a top deck. We'll send Tethfall back to deck, I guess. Counterblast. Look at top 5. We'll call you. Fuck it. Yeah. Battle phase. 28. Good number. That's a trigger and an intercept. Dope. Swing. One. Alright. Cool. All the Vanguard. Draw trigger. Power heal and draw 1. Fuck you, you're dead. GG. Yeah, guys, I think we cracked the code. It takes like all of the generics in the world, but the deck can sustain now. Think about it. This is turn 5, where before we were struggling to make it past turn 3. And it's like we had all the defense. I completely forgot that we still had this. I could have used this to help build my board. I approve. What do you guys think? How'd you guys feel about that one? I think youth perk is insanity at turn 4, but yeah. Let's take one last look at area, see if it updates. It did not. Pile Burke goes crazy. Honestly, I can't even take full credit for that build because a lot of that came from you guys in the chat. Killer actually gave me the final, like, Killer was like the one who's like, yeah, I try this stuff, and I was just like, you know what, let's just throw it all together. So we already had Selgaeon, Tethfault, and Wisdom. We had taken Wisdom out, not Wisdom. We had taken Tethfault out to try something else, but he was talking about the grade 1. Since, you know, we discard for the grade 1, that triggers Corono, so we don't actually. That gives us into our Persona Ride and our Exists. I do sometimes worry that we should play at least one more Revolve form, just because there were times where I was like, I'm worried I'm not gonna have a Revolve form. But either way, we could discard Revolve form so we don't have too many, because then we could with our grade 1 to start drawing, because we can get them back with Corono. And then somebody was just like, yeah, I play. He said, Killer again said, I play Walter Rosa because I don't have Tethfault. So I was just like, you know what? Both of these helped us build a board. One uses Soul, one uses Counterblast. The deck doesn't really Counterblast or Soul Blast. So it's just like, why am I not using both? The deck needs as much plus engine as we can get, so let's just make it build a board deck. And that plus Selgaeon, like, you saw the result. I think we cracked the code. I think we cracked the code. All right, guys, this is gonna be it for the stream. I gotta end it off right at 4 o'clock sharp, so literally in 2 minutes. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Again, sorry that we got disconnected earlier. I'm glad you guys came back. We had a lot of fun, and I'm gonna keep on messing with this youth perk deck, because if I can get the draw power enough where we don't have to run draws too. Granted, I think the draws have been doing just fine. That's why I'm not in a rush to take them out. But fronts would increase the offense even more. But again, let me know, you guys, what you guys are trying. I look at my comments all the time. This is just... next stream. My next stream will be Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll actually be playing some Final Fantasy 14 with some friends. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a minute, and the new raid... We're going to be trying to get to the new raid before the stream so we can just do the raid on the stream. So make sure you guys come back for that too. Love y'all, and I'll catch all y'all on the next stream. Later. Oh, next Vanguard stream will be Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, later, guys.